Yeah, welcome to today's video tutorial. So today I believe, look at the image on my screen. This is a blurred image. How can you blur anything just with your smartphone? So quickly, just like you see in this image here, I'm going to show you how you can blur anything just using your smartphone. So the app you're going to be using for this tutorial is our PicSat app. So I'm ready. I've already opened my PicSat app. So here is it. Take time to load. So quickly, I'm going to add anything. Just the plus side is for you to add anything you want to blur by clicking on the plus sign. Let's say I want to blur a background, so I'm going to select image. I'm going to select any image I want. Looking for a perfect image I can select. Okay, let me just pick this picture. Pick this picture just for the sake of this tutorial. So how do I do this? The next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to click on the effects. I click on effects. Now this effect has to do with a lot of things in editing your flyer or image or whatever thing. So I'll go to blur. Now there are different kinds of blur here. You see its icon is already on blur. Maybe you want to change it to black and white. This is where you have to see everything that has to do with black and white. You can see it's just a photo editing app. So you go to blur. When I click on blur, you see how it is. If I want to adjust it for it to become a blur, I'll just click on that icon and increase it. And there are various kind of blur. This is a normal blur. This is a BG blur. This BG blur has to do with the background. Just the background will be blurred. And watch how. Now this app operates with data. If you don't have data, the app will not work. You will not be able to do anything on the app. So you see, just the background will be blurred. Now I can increase the intensity of the blurriness. So you can see it's a very good photo editing app. You can change the lens, the blurriness. You can see. I think this is for more beautiful. You can make it to be a motion. You can make it radial. So I think I love this. I love the lens blur of the ground. So you can see different kind of blur. We have the focal blur. Maybe you want a particular point to blur. You have the radial blur. This is the entire. You see different kind of. All these tools are very important. They are amazing things that you can do. This is a smart blur. Well, normally the one I like using is the focal blur. Sorry, the BG blur, where I just blur the background and let the image. So you can, once you're done with that, click on the image, click on go. You have automatically blur the background of that image without even touching the image itself. You just blur the background. I believe this was very easy, and so with this you can blur anything. Let's see if we can blur something else. Let's maybe an icon, some of those icons you see me do where on my some of my designs. So let me look for a particular icon we can blur with a particular icon. So let me go to my icon resource. Okay, perfect. Let me pick this. So yes, you can see it on the screen there. So how do I blur this? Normally what I do with some of these icons when I'm blurring them, I click on my effects. I normally use motion blur. So this is my motion blur. Normally use motion blur. You see, I normally just increase it to the level I want, the level you want. As easy as that. It's just as simple as that. When you click go, you have already removed the background of this image, so that's why it's like this. You click save, just click on this icon here. It will save automatically to your gallery without wasting much time. You can see it has been saved. So that's on blurring any background or any image or anything you want to blur. You can blur with this app. That will be all for today's video. Once you replicate this video, blur as many things as you want. Maybe you can blur up to 3 objects and send as a feedback.